Mic check. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. Our first proclamation, very important, and a cause that I support personally and have for many, many years. I think we're still arguing on how many years you've been in. I know. 10 years in this. So I'll go ahead and begin. So whereas during January, National Slavery and Human Trafficking Prevention Month, we as a city recommit ourselves to eradicating human trafficking. New Life Refuge Ministries is working to combat human trafficking by creating a refuge of hope and healing for child survivors of sex trafficking, providing education to the community on the issue and its prevalence, and establishing partnerships with other organizations in the fight against modern-day slavery. And whereas human trafficking is defined by the Trafficking Victims Protection Act of 2000 as follows: sex trafficking, the recruitment, harboring, transportation, provision, or obtaining of a person for the purpose of a commercial sex act in which the commercial sex act is induced by force, fraud, or coercion, or if the person has not attained 18 years of age, the exchange of anything of value for a sexual act is considered sex trafficking. And labor trafficking, the recruitment, harboring, transportation, provision, or obtaining of a person for labor or services through the use of force, fraud, or coercion for the purpose of subjection to involuntary servitude, peonage, debt, bondage, or slavery. And whereas the victims of human trafficking are exploited and compelled to work for little or no pay, and it is a crime that takes many forms, violating the very fabric of our society. We join the survivors, advocates, and organizations dedicated to eradicating the commercial sexual exploitation of all people and all other forms of human trafficking. So now, therefore, pursuant to the powers vested in me as the mayor of the city of Corpus Christi, I do hereby proclaim January the 11th of 2023, #WearBlueDay, Human Trafficking Awareness and Prevention Month in Corpus Christi, Texas. And of course, we encourage all of our citizens to draw attention to the importance of education and awareness in order to help human trafficking victims. So, Minta Moore, would you like to say a few words, Executive Director?
Sure. Thank you so much, Mayor. January is Human Trafficking Awareness and Prevention Month, and for many, many years now, the city has been gracious to proclaim this month for the entire city for the reason of the awareness and prevention of trafficking. We at New Life Refuge Ministries have been educating on this since 2011, and we have been serving victims, child victims at that, girls that are 11 to 17 years old since 2018. So it is definitely a calling, the work that we do. We're proud to be able to help those that come through our doors and educate folks like yourselves on what this crime looks like, how you can recognize it in places that you may not have ever considered that it existed. Unfortunately, it is around us in more places than anybody in this room could probably imagine. So we do appreciate the city recognizing that this is an issue and wanting to shed a light on it. So thank you so much, Mayor.
You're welcome, but I also want to point out, because a lot of people, and you may think, okay, this is great, we're doing this for, the big cities. It happens here. It is just not visible. So know that Minta and New Life Refuge is about Corpus Christi. It's about where you live and of course the surrounding areas. But this isn't something that happens in, Atlanta or New York or California, the big cities. It is, or states, it is right here in Texas and right here in Corpus Christi. So just remember that, and that's part of the awareness. Thank you.
Probably in your own neighborhood.
Oh, God. She said, and probably in your own neighborhood.
We are from the island, and there have been busts. We're from the island, and there have been busts on the island. So I don't think any I think there's a police officer over here. He's like shaking his head a little bit. No, okay. But no place is immune, unfortunately. So thank you.
Okay, so next we have a really fun little. What are we doing? We're announcing winners. Yes. We're announcing winners for the Mayor's Merriest Christmas decoration contest that took place in December, and that Alyssa was charged with. And of course, she does this every year, and so she did a great job. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and hand it over to you.
Thank you, Mayor, and thank you for lending your namesake to this very important event and program that we have in downtown Corpus Christi. We really take the holidays as a time that we want downtown to be really just kind of bright and alive. It was always the historic, right, holiday center of the community, and so in our revitalization efforts, we really just want to recreate that. And this year, we were so fortunate to have the additional support of AEP Texas and the AEP Foundation, and so we have Judith Talavera here with us. Thank you, Judith, for your support on that. And of course, the Mayor always charging us to do bigger and better things. So we added some new things this year, some new categories, and some new prizes. So at this time, I'd like to invite each of the winners up so that you can receive your trophy and be recognized. Up here, yes. Yeah. In the meantime, I also want to make sure to say thank you to all of our downtown stakeholders. I just want to draw attention to the fact that these are some of the creative minds and the entrepreneurs that are really leading the revitalization effort. So yes, a round of applause to all of them and all the work that they do, you guys. Awesome. Okay, so then, once we get, we're gonna have one representative from each group, and then we'll have everybody up here. Yeah, awesome, perfect, okay. Thank you guys, just because it's gonna get a little crowded. Yeah. Okay, so for the first prize, we'd like to announce the best use of lights is Shook Enterprise. We have Caitlin here to receive the award. Shook had a beautiful display of lights, including lit garland and wreaths hanging over the auto shop's garage door. They also lit some vehicles, so it was really a really nice display.
And they had very lively spirits and dancing and cheering. It was super fun. Thank y'all for your wonderful spirit. I know y'all do like to have a good time.
Okay. No, hold it, Caitlin, hold it. Hold it, yeah. Okay, thank you. Sorry, we're working out the logistics here. Okay, so the next category we have is the best exterior, and the winner for that was The Exchange. They had Santa, who is also here with us today. Window paint, tons of lights, a fully decorated Christmas tree, which lit up their business at the corner of Lomax and Mesquite. So we're getting in this.
Oh, wait.
Okay, thank you. The next winner we have is Best Interior, and the winner for that is Bus. Bus had a beautiful display of tinsel, lights, and garland hanging from the ceiling, as well as tons of decor from every corner. Congratulations. The next winner we have is the Best Big Building. This is a competition between all the big buildings in downtown Corpus Christi. The winner, I think for the third year in a row, won Shoreline Plaza. So they had red and green lights lighting up the building, white string lights forming a giant Christmas tree. That was a fun addition. And holiday music playing for everyone walking by. So that was really nice. The next winner, just to recognize, is Best Window Paint. So that would be House of Rock. They weren't able to join us here today, but they had a local artist painting pizza, beer, snowflakes, other ornaments, and they also had decorations inside. So it was really a dynamic display at House of Rock this year. The next category we have is Best Window Display, which goes to the Ritz Theater. Yeah. The Ritz Theater is being revitalized, and so Cheryl and her team acted as actors inside the theater, creating a live display, which was really cool to see. Very vintage inspired. The next winner that we have, the People's Choice Award, with a whopping 1,200 likes, 100 shares, and 9,000 accounts reached on social media, is Dokio Downtown. They had a giant blow-up Santa on the roof. You couldn't miss it if you drove by, and festive projections inside their buildings, lights strung around the rooftop, and we had that vote done on social media, so it was really dynamic. Thank you so much. Okay, and then our returning undefeated holiday champion for as long as we've been doing this competition is Taylor Cravey Photography. Awesome. Yeah, Judith's gonna hold on to that. So Taylor and her team spend hours decorating every corner of their photography studio with displays like a Christmas vacation, the Santa chair, mini train tracks, a holiday surfing display, and more. This prize is well deserved each year, so thank you, Taylor and team. Okay, thank you. And so I would like to, at this point in time, just invite all the downtown stakeholders up here so we could take one group picture with the council. I promise in years we'll be looking back at this photo and just savoring the moment. So if you'll please get over here, we'll take this picture. Everyone's invited up at this point. Is that okay?
And one last thing to AEP, thank you for sponsoring. This could not be without AEP.
Our pleasure.
Judith, yay!
Our pleasure.
Yeah. Hi. How are you? Who's this?
Thank you.
Who is it?
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much.
Okay.